LLorona pizza, made fresh to your order. And into the oven it goes. Presto, a luscious, hot, crispy pizza. We're now featuring, hey, wait a minute. Give me another pizza. That's better. Now, as I was saying, we now have delicious, crispy LLorona pizza at the refreshment stand. What do you have? Cheese, sausage, or pepperoni? Take it away!
At our refreshment stand, your wish is our command. So the coffee we serve there is pure perfection.
This is a dill pickle, a mighty pretty pickle, especially when he joins you at the show. We have lots of pretty pickles waiting for you at the refreshment center. They're plump, tender, mouth-watering. Wouldn't one taste good right now?
When you're on a picnic, hot dogs are mighty good this way. But when you're here at the theater, hot dogs are at their best. We start with the choicest franks. Cook them until they're just right. Make available your favorite seasonings, and leave the rest to you. Everyone likes our hot dogs. Why not get one for everyone right now?
The most popular beverage in America, milk. Refreshing and delicious. The perfect pickup and energizer. Get yours now.
Here's magic, popcorn magic. Only hot, fresh, perfectly seasoned popcorn can satisfy that movie-time popcorn craving. So if you like popcorn, you'll really like ours. We start with the best and make it better.
The GoreCast is brought to you by American Horrors, the greatest uncut horror channel in the world. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all horror. As well as the station of decapitation without your head.
America's longest running horror channel, www.withoutyourhead.com.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Studio. What's up, GoreCasters? Welcome back here to the GoreCast on Sunday with me, Johnny Deadly, and my friend, the Giz. There you go.
That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's really hard to come up with them when there's no kind of theme for the show. Do you know?
Mm-hmm.
The Gore, like the thing tonight on American Horrors was, you know, human flambe.
Human flambe?
Yeah, lover of human flambe, if memory serves me correctly.
Oh, yes! You're right, yeah.
Because the ill-fated promo that never happened, someone got cooked.
Yeah.
Dickin'. Anyway, this Sunday on the GoreCast, we have all new screeners. Although, why in the hell are you still making noise?
Because it loves you.
The don't make noise button means the good day, Charlene. How are you? And also hello, Katie McNeil. I just saw you there.
Charlene, Katie.
Apologies if the internet stream goes a little bit up and down. It's been a bit rickety all day, so fingers crossed it doesn't F us in the A. All screeners today.
Yes. Admittedly, some of the films have already...
Flays out of... They're all 2019, anyway.
I was going to say films that have all been released in the last few months at least.
Yeah, I know Flay is 2019.
Yes,
it was
April.
Yeah. Clinton Road is new.
Last week or the week before.
Last week or the week before. And Bunkerheads.
Bunkheads?
Sorry, Bunkheads, yeah. Bunkheads isn't new, but I think it's
only after going on
Amazon Prime, I believe.
It's great.
It's actually really, yeah, it's really good. That's going to be the last one we're going to talk about because it's
fun.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
I liked the psycho chick.
Yes, I thought you might. Of course you did. And Pam's in the studio audience, as everyone might have heard, as is customary. Pretty much the thing at the time.
Pretty much.
Now, is there anyone else? And she's also in the chat. I just saw. Okay, cool. I need to get back sharing things just for a moment, people.
It's okay. I got some interesting news bits.
Yes.
As highly theorised by not just myself and the Deadly One here, but the rest of the horror community, following on from the success of the remake, I suppose, of... You're wondering what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah, I was like, what were we speculating again? It's all good, don't worry.
Following the success of the remake for Halloween, it was speculated that a sequel wouldn't be long coming. Originally, the idea was to film 2 films back-to-back, but they decided, you know what? Let's see how people handle this one, because we don't want to get, go along and say we're going to do another film and fuck ourselves and screw it all up. So let's just put the brakes on. We got a story. We're going to see how it goes, see how it goes. They loved it. Start filming the next one. So apparently that's gotten underway. That's the big news. They have gotten underway with filming for the sequel to the 2018 remake of Halloween. Jamie Lee Curtis is obviously going to be back. Everyone's going to be back. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. It's going to be out on the 16th of October 2020. So, this could be...
So around the time it came out, wasn't it? Or was it October? Was it very the end? Was it did it actually come out Halloween? No.
I think it did.
I don't think it was Halloween. It was October.
I don't have the information in front of me, but I think it was...
It was October, but I believe it was early October to get the whole month of Halloween in there.
See, now I got to go and fucking look this shit
up.
No,
you don't need to at all. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. You really don't. It's just I remember it not being bang on Halloween.
Yeah. Well, the sequel wouldn't be bang on Halloween either, because around about 16th.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's pretty much around the same.
Yeah. Like I was saying, everyone's going to be back into it. Jamie Lee Curtis, Judy Gear, and Andy Matichek, are all expected to return as the Strode family.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Is there anything else on that? No, there is not.
I don't believe so.
No. On to other big franchise news, and something that I think a lot of people, I certainly know you were surprised by, because due to the fact that...
one moment. Pull a stupid face there.
I'm always pulling a stupid face.
Yes. Now remember to move this time. Giz doesn't get how boomerangs work.
I don't get your timing.
Okay. when I say 3, do stupid things. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, good. Continue on.
Anyway, like I said, fucking stupid tablet. It's alright, I got it. It's all good. Like I said,
We're live now.
a certain computer game that a lot of people were really, really looking forward to got released.
Literally.
And then walked into a big pile of copywriting bollocksology when the owner of the franchise, well, the owners of the franchise, I suppose, came into dispute. As a result, there was fuck all done in the name of the Friday the 13th game.
Oh, yeah. No, there was fuckloads done, and then they had fuckloads ready to come out, and then they were told, fuck no! You're not allowed to do it.
So...
You're lucky we're not stopping the whole fucking caboodle.
You see, this is just it. This is why I was kind of surprised when it got announced that on August the, I want to say 13th or 16th. Shit. I had it right there. God damn it, 13th. Yeah, because that would make sense. That would make much more sense.
Wouldn't it?
On August the 13th, which I'm sure anyone with a calendar, if you want to check it up, I've no doubt will end up being a Friday. Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th, the game is going to be released on Nintendo Switch, which I suppose is really cool and awesome for all you gamers out there. Allowing the Friday...
Means you can Friday the 13th on the go.
Actually, to be perfectly honest, what I'm excited about is the fact that it means that if this is happening, then it kind of maybe get...
Just waiting for the thing to load up.
It's distracting.
Yeah, I know. Continue talking. You're the one that's doing the talking for the minute.
I know.
Load, you son of a bitch. Come on.
Sorry, he distracted me with stuff. Yes, like I said, because the game is actually being released and on the Nintendo Switch of all things, I suppose it does mean that there is still hope in regards the content that was supposed to be released.
I mean, here's the thing. They've obviously been A-OK to keep whatever content they have out on PS4 and Xbox One and PC and all of that kind of thing. So I would imagine it's completely okay for them to release all of that content on Switch, which it hasn't been on yet.
I thought the whole problem was that they started doing stuff and then the guy that wrote the film turned around and went, actually, no, that's all mine. Or wrote the first one and turned around and went, actually, no, that's all mine.
He's only involved with a certain level of films, so I believe it's certain characters have been omitted from the thing, and the whole franchise has been just drawn to a halt because there was supposed to be a reboot of the reboot.
Well, like I said, the very fact that this is being released and on the Nintendo Switch of all things,
yeah,
I think that's kind of a good sign in regards to the future. Admittedly, Nintendo did lose a fuckload of stock after the recent E3 thingy.
Yeah, because one of their major games was like, yeah, it's going to be another year.
Plus, apparently...
We're not happy!
I think one of the funnier things I heard was stock owners don't seem to understand that if software is being released, that doesn't necessarily mean new hardware is being released, or vice versa, one or the other, I don't know.
Yeah.
It did seem to be like the stock prices went down because people didn't know what they were doing and they just bought stock because it's stock.
It could also be loads of people that think they know video games. But like, oh, I'll get some stocks in video games. I know video games. I know contra code. Up, up, down, down, left, left, right, right. ABC start. Everyone knows that. Sure, it's the basic ergonomics of video game stocks.
Contra was an annoying game. Sorry,
that could also work for Sonic the Hedgehog.
It was an annoying game for me.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit more into the... stupid fucking goddamn monkey-loving sack of targ.
We're moving on to a movie with Lance Hendrickson next. That's going to blow our fucking balls off. There you go. I'm back.
Derailed.
Not Giz's thought process. The actual name of the movie is Derailed.
This time, yes. Spelled with a D and then hyphen railed.
Yes, that's very good.
At least I know what an ampersand is.
I know what an ampersand is, mate. I just couldn't see it.
Anyway, Derailed takes place on a murder mystery train that, funnily enough, ends up being derailed, landing in a lake where people have the option of trying to get out of this quickly sinking, railway car, or surviving by not going into the lake.
What up, Roddy? And also, what up, midnight? Gotta say midnight.
Or surviving by not jumping into the lake with a great big fucking monster in it. So, that's a thing.
Yeah. As if train crashes weren't bad enough. Train crashing directly onto a... Yeah. And Giz had a theory about this movie. It turned out to be wrong. But God, this was one where I was like, I really hope he's right.
Everyone always really hopes I'm right, but I'm never right.
Yeah, but it's... I just somehow think that they have Lance Henriksen on payroll now, because he kind of shows up in a lot of Uncorked films recently. Because wasn't that...
Big Legend?
Yeah, Big Legend was Uncorked as well, wasn't it?
I thought so. That's why I was kind of like, oh, maybe they're finally doing the connection and the thingy and stuff.
Yeah, because it did leave it open-ended.
Fucking wrong.
Although it would be very cool if that was somehow... I mean...
Character's name is different. That's why I was like... Rrr.
Yeah, but doesn't he run kind of like a secret agency kind of?
I was thinking that as well, but I didn't want to get my hopes up, because when I get my hopes up...
Do you remember the way Nick Fury didn't always show up as Nick Fury until it got to a stage that he couldn't be but Nick Fury, because everyone was like, you're fucking Nick Fury.
No, Nick Fury always turned up as Nick Fury.
No, but sometimes he just turned up.
Yeah, but it was always Nick Fury.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
The eye patch was kind of a giveaway. And the cigars, surly attitude.
And the fact that he said hello to you by going, motherfucker!
No, that's only when he turned black.
Oh, okay, right. When he was David Hasselhoff, it was all okay.
I tell you, all things being equal...
Don't you dare try and justify that movie to me.
All things being equal, the dialogue is exactly what Fury would have said during the 90s.
Except it's coming out of Hasselhoff's mouth.
Except it's coming out of Hasselhoff's mouth. In what was supposed to be a pilot for a TV series.
Yeah, they were doing what they did with
a lot of stuff
the branch between season 3 of Z Nation. Do you remember Z Nation?
That's not what they were doing at all.
Well, no, not exactly. But you remember the way Z Nation, you had season 1, season 2, then there was a movie, and then the movie was actually leading you into season 3. So they did the start off with a movie. Actually, didn't Z Nation start with a movie as well?
A lot of things do.
I think Z Nation, yeah. So yeah,
to be perfectly honest, there's an awful lot of made-for-TV movies.
It was essentially a double episode TV pilot to get you.
Which is usually what a lot of the things were, especially in the 90s, because
except
it was in the 90s. The 90s was one of those interesting situations where, because Marvel had gone bankrupt, they basically sold off the licensing for a load of characters. Funnily enough, the characters they didn't sell off, the dregs, the ones that nobody wanted,
right?
That's the MCU. Iron Man.
I don't want to. Oh, that went where I thought it was going to. That's okay.
Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, all those.
Mr. Rydell, hello. How are you?
And those were all the characters that Marvel that nobody wanted to buy the rights for.
Yeah.
So that's why they ended up hanging on to them, and then years down the line, that'd be what it's kind of like. We need to do stuff. What have we got? Well, we only have the rights to use these characters. We can work with this. We'll figure something out.
Put them all in one movie, and then they all fucking die.
But they didn't.
You just ruined it for people.
First Avengers movie? They didn't all fucking.
Oh no,
die.
I was talking about Endgame.
I wasn't, because that's like years later. Years later.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, expect us hopefully to review Derailed at some point, because it's coming out from Uncorked, and we usually get screeners for that. And
do you hear that, Uncorked?
I'd like to review this one, please.
They're tagged in this, so it's alright.
Are they? Excellent. Yeah. Please, I'd like to review this one, because it looks like it could be
in the defense of Uncorked, there's many that we didn't know that we wanted to review, but by the end of it, we were quite happy.
Yeah.
The Basement's on Netflix now as well, speaking of Uncorked.
Cool.
Yeah. I thought that was really good. Basement.
Something...
Do you remember, man? The multiple personality.
Yeah.
That was a fucking great movie.
Awesome.
That was the other news bit. Peelers.
Yes, it's on Netflix.
Peelers is on goddamn Netflix.
Congratulations.
I was having a bit of Twitter bangs with them there during the week, congratulating them, and I said I'd just mention it again. If you have not seen this movie, we reviewed it many years ago. It's imagine the movie Zombie Strippers.
Only year, 2 years.
It was the first year.
How did I do this?
It's Zombie Strippers if it wasn't done as a stupid, farcical, piss-take comedy. This is freaking awesome storytelling.
With humorous parts.
With humorous parts. And obviously strippers.
Lots of
it's in a strip. Lots of strippers, lots of violence, lots of blood. Not all red. Yeah. Because they're not really zombies.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a thing. We don't know what the thing. Well, you and I know what the thing is, because if you buy the limited edition box set, you get a comic book that furthers on the story, and you get a bit of an evolutionary gasp into what it is. But we're not going to tell you.
So it's just, there's a thing.
Buy the box set.
Yeah.
Go watch it on Netflix. Be as impressed as we are. And then when you're finished being impressed, go buy the box set and you get the whole caboodle.
I tell you what I'm not going to be impressed by. Or I feel I won't be impressed by. I just.
Oh, is this the...
Corey Feldman and Bret Hart are in a film together.
God damn it! What's the catchphrase? The excellence of execution.
Yes.
That's the one. Sorry, would not come to me. I was like, the excellence, the execution of the... What is it?
Best there
What is
it? Best there was, best there ever will be in his own mind.
Yeah, in wrestling. Maybe. Not cinema. Well, we don't know. We don't know. Because I won't lie to you. Lost Boys 3, I actually didn't mind Feldman in it. He was alright.
I, on the other hand, remember, what was his name? What was the fucking thing? Prince Valiant. There we go.
What?
Prince Valiant.
What?
Prince, that's actually accurate.
I'm more lost now than when I went, what?
Yeah, it was Prince Valiant, wasn't it? I think that's the fucker's name. Basically, it's a French-based cartoon folklore.
Prince Valiant. I remember this.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there was a live-action show of it.
I do not remember this.
There was a bunch of Vikings.
Right. This is sounding very like
Asterix.
Asterix and Obelix.
No. This was a TV show. Okay. One of the
That
episodes.
was also a TV show.
One of the episodes, there was a bunch of Vikings, and one of the Vikings was
Prince Valiant. Bret Hart. Not Prince Valiant.
No, yeah,
Bret Hart. Okay. He's been in other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's actually had quite a... I was going to say illustrious. That's the wrong word. He's had a film career.
He's been in stuff.
TV.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brett. He's going to beat the...
It's okay. It's okay.
I'd say things except Dash Wilder has smacked my face right off, so I'm just not going to...
But you'd never see it coming.
You respect you.
You'd never see it coming.
Proper MMA.
And just a little. Nobody saw me.
All of the crazy things that happened over WrestleMania weekend. An Irish lady went in and kicked lasts all over the place and won 2 belts. Not one, 2 belts. And still, the highlight of my weekend was Dash Wilder knocking that son of a bitch out.
It was just the way.
God damn you. I know we don't do...
Bam! There you go. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, Bret Hart...
Where my witch is at. I love it. Where my witch is at.
Okay, then.
I feel that could be a Halloween video.
Okay.
Isn't there a song called Where My Bitch Is At?
I don't know, probably.
We should totally... Yeah, I feel Halloween.
Tales from the Dead Zone with Corey Feldman and Bret Hart, which is like this mad-ass anthology following how a pathologist basically sees 4 victims and in his own deluded mind...
This sounds remarkably like Body Bags.
I don't know.
Do you know the John Carpenter anthology?
Hmm.
Because isn't that essentially what Body Bags is? Isn't John Carpenter a mortician that's going through bodies and the bodies all have a story? It's only John Carpenter's only on screen thing. Actually, it's not. He's only on screen thing, but he's in there. Like, he's the main dude. He's kind of like, if it was Tales from the Crypt, he's the Crypt Keeper. Except he's a mortician. It's also a fucking great movie, if you get a chance.
Yeah. Okay. Do we want to crack on to films?
Yeah.
Or?
I'm probably going to give it a go. Because for some reason, and I don't know why, I'm always willing to give Corey Feldman a go on something. I don't know, is it a love of the Lost Boys, or is it just like, he's had a rough go, and I'm willing to give, you know...
Corey Hart.
Corey Hart?
Mike said Corey Hart.
Corey Hart, wasn't he an 80s thing? Did I say Corey Hart? No, Corey Feldman and Bret Hart. It's one of these rare news articles, Mike, where I get to mix our love of wrestling and our love of horror and know your head.
What do you mean rare? We get to do that the whole fucking time.
No, that's just you and me talking about wrestling during a wrestling show. Oh my God, Johnny and Giz dressed as Winnie and Sarah from Hocus Pocus for a watch-themed episode.
Did he just call me Jessica What's-Her-Face?
No, Katie McNeil did.
That's worse.
It's worse because it's your friend that did it. Not that you're not my friend, Katie, but you know what I mean. Giz is the branching link.
Cheers.
I second this. I'll tell you what, in the fairness of everything, due to the fact that I have no shame, I'm quite willing to take this on board and at least consider it. Or actually, no, sorry. I'll put it to you this way. I'm happy to go with a yes from me. It's up to
Nobody wants me sitting on a broomstick singing to all the sleepy little kids to lure them into my trap.
No, you'll be sitting on a broomstick reviewing some movies dressed as Sarah Jessica Parker while I sit upon my vacuum cleaner and I pretend to be that other chick whose name completely fucking eludes me
Bette
right
Midler?
now. Not Bette Midler. She didn't ride the
I know the character's name is Winnie.
Winnie. Yeah, she wrote that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually okay with that. And Pam can be Bette Midler.
She was in Sister Act as well.
She's the fat nun with the high voice. La 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 la.
There was a lot of fat nuns with high voices.
Yes, but she was you know, and she had a massive bazookas. Heads.
What a massive head.
Yeah, possibly. Pam can be Bette Midler, and we'll dress the dog as a cat.
Oh, hey, cool, we killed Charlene.
I'm dying.
Terrible thing to do to somebody. Cast them into that fucking... where nobody has any fun. All those cult of Christ weirdos.
If you're not going up, you must go down.
Where
But
the
all
fun
go
is.
left and mostly stay to the right.
Apparently exits are on the right. Shall we get into the films now?
Yeah.
Okay, which one do you want to do first?
Flay. I think.
The Flay.
I think it's Flay. I think we kind of went chronologically when I originally thought that.
I don't think we did.
We did when I thought that Bunkheads was 2019.
June. Yeah, okay, Flay was on there.
Yeah. Okay. So Flay. Funny story. Sony tried to fuck them up the ass.
And they lost! Ha ha!
Because as some people in the chat will know, Sony love copyright flagging people. Or just sheer copyright cock blocking.
But unfortunately, when it seems your entire...
Copyright block.
But unfortunately, it turns out when your entire premise is based on somebody else's imaginary tale that they decided to spread over the internet, you have fuck all feet to stand on. Oh, I think we lost the internet. Oh,
No,
we didn't.
it's fine.
Yay. Because of certain similarities between the...
You don't panic about anything on here unless you see me looking at you like...
But that could just be because I said something out of the
Or if you
ordinary.
hear me not unlike what you just said, scream, fuck! I think we're fucking on the internet anymore. You know, one of those things will happen.
Anyway, because Flay happens to feature a guy in a suit with very little in the way of facial features, like kind of a
Some
blank
could
face,
say a slender manish-like quality about him.
except this guy's cool.
Yeah. And he's
There's actually a rational fucking backstory that's pretty well thought out, and you know, it isn't just if you look at a computer screen, some guy in a suit will turn up behind you.
Look, chat feed, before this whole conversation gets sideways, right?
Oh dear, what's going on?
It's either Sonny and Cher or The Witches of Eastwick. No,
That is a completely different film.
that is a completely different movie. You're right. You are. Do you want to know something? It's also shit.
The Witches of Eastwick?
Yeah, it's softcore.
No, that's The Witches of Eastwick. That's the actual one with Cher in it.
No. There's an actual movie called The Witches of Eastwick.
Yeah.
That's softcore.
Oh, we saw two very different versions then.
We're lagging apparently. I would imagine so.
You guys are lagging hard.
Schlagging hard. Damn straight. Ha
I'm going to resist the urge to throw in a phallic joke.
Yeah, I will. You continue on with the movie review there for a moment. I'll just check this out. I would
Yeah.
imagine it's the shitty internet that we apologise for at the beginning.
Once upon a time, humans were horrible bastards. Oh wait, no, we're always horrible bastards. More specifically, okay, probably the tail end of the American Civil War, something like that. Went around about the time that the American government decided it was a good idea to wholeheartedly endorse genocide by giving Native Americans smallpox blankets and coming up with other dastardly ways of wiping out the supposed savages.
Hail GoreCast!
Just because they're all a bunch of cult of Christ weirdos that thought that their way was the only way. it became illegal to be an American Indian, or to be a Native American, I should say. And as a result, their language, much like to the Irish, their language got bred out. What? It's true.
The more I look at JD, the more he looks like Jennifer Aniston's let herself go. I'm in fine fucking shape, number one. And number two, she wishes she could rock a beard like this.
Because she ain't worth it.
Sister, don't get your hair cut.
That was a mistake.
Yeah. Ow.
Sorry. I still think we need to do the course so Claria lad.
I'm willing to. It's just I don't have anywhere that we can pour buckets of blood over me.
Out the back.
You see, to pull off the L'Oreal ad, I either A, need to be on a plain white backdrop where the blood's going everywhere, or B, waterfall.
Paint the back wall green.
You paint the back wall red when he does the swooshing of the hair. Anyway,
this is also not unlike the Hocus Pocus caboodle. This is something that's not off the table. It's just...
Hocus Pocus caboodle is most assuredly off the table.
No, there's a very good chance it could happen. You look dashing in the pink wig. I'd imagine you look black and in a blonde one.
I think Liz thought protest too much.
Do you remember the time we dressed as gladiators? It's the exact same thing, except we're actually wearing dresses as opposed to wearing man's dresses.
Togas.
Togas, yeah.
Can I get back to the film?
Yeah, that's right.
So, anyway, once upon a time, this Native American shaman got set upon by a bunch of assholes who decided that the best thing they were going to do, since the government said that they could do whatever the fuck they want, was to chain him, torture him, slice off his face, eventually scalp him, and drown him in a river.
Exactly in that order.
This was a mistake, because he's a shaman, and with his dying breath, he decided to curse the chains that they cast on him, so that anyone that touched the chains would, well, not have a very pleasant day.
Haunted to fuck would be the words you're looking for.
Specifically haunted to fuck, yes.
Haunted to fuck.
Obviously, years later, these chains would unfortunately...
Several years later.
These chains would come into the possession of... Oh, no. Patricia Crane, there we go.
If he wakes up, Andy, I'm actually okay with him coming on and saying hello. It's just that he's literally passed out right now.
Well, he's conscious just on babe shit.
It's past his bedtimes. Anyway, moving on. Did you know worms are much easier to sharpen if you freeze them first?
Yes.
Yes. Anyway.
Patricia Crane is a former junkie, basically. She's trying to get her life back on track. And she uses art, I suppose, to help her. Now, while getting art supplies, she decides to go rummaging around in her friend's stuff after he's saying, look, this is your shit, that's my shit, don't go near my shit. She goes rummaging around, sure enough, finds the length of chain in a bag, and I liked how as soon as she picked it up, there's like this kind of heat haze implying that there's something off about the chain. There's like a visual where you're kind of like, that's not right. You should
I did quite like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a ponder about this on my back.
She ends up stealing the chain, integrating it into her art, and once again, because this thing is fucking cursed to fuck, it ends up with her not having a very good day. In fact, not having any more good days.
Many, many, many less days.
Many less days.
Except for the days that she's wandering around like a deadless soul.
That one, kind of.
If that's her. This probably isn't.
It is, kind of. This prompts her daughter Moon to return and kind of attempt to look after her younger brother River, who it turns out was actually looking after the mother when she was in full-on junkie mode, and who is naturally not too pleased with his sister all of a sudden just rambling back like, is that him?
Yeah, he's snoring. It's okay.
None too happy with his sister just rambling back into their lives now that the junkie mother is dead. Things aren't helped by the fact that suspicious circumstances, the mother's death doesn't exactly look accidental, and then more people start dying.
Because she looks like she got her face smashed into a load of broken glass and paint.
Then more people start dying when silly little girls decide they're going to go rob stuff and make pieces of jewellery out of them.
Oh, the loving girlfriends that they are.
To be fair, that chick had one very good point going for her that's not what you think I'm going to say. She at least turned around to him and said, you know what, your sister might be a bitch, but she too lost her mother.
Yes, I did it. I was like, okay, verge, because she was going to kick her in the gi.
Yeah, the girlfriend had the bitch meter turned all the way up to 11, and then she did that and it's kind of like, you know what? Okay.
On the flip side of that, Mike, are unicorns just anorexic rhinoceros?
Or landed narwhals. You don't know what a narwhal is, do you?
No.
Imagine a whale with a unicorn horn. Actually, it is a whale with a unicorn horn. It's a narwhal. Narwhal.
What's that from? It seems familiar visually now that you've mentioned it.
Because narwhals would have been used in a lot of stuff because visually people like unicorns, and what's better than an undersea unicorn? It's actually a great big friendly whale.
A massive, gigantic unicorn that invades Tokyo.
I was going to say, except when it's spearing like a sea serpent with the horn. That was in the He-Man story. Huh.
Which original He-Man?
80s. In fact, I have a very vivid image in my head of a book. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Spearing a sea monster.
Got sidetracked.
Sorry. Back to Flay. Yeah, it's actually like it takes a bit of time to get into it. Unfortunately, after the initial death, but some of the stuff it does is really good. I love how there's this aspects.
There's a constant air of creepiness throughout everything. You will want to smack River upside the face on several occasions, but
at the same time, you can kind of understand where he's coming from.
When he has the little teenage breakdown at the sister as to why he's being such a fucking son of a bitch, you can kind of be like, I can totally get how...
And then later on, when you see, like, Moon, something happens to her and she's panned out and he goes into immediate emergency mode, and you can tell it's the kind of emergency mode you do with someone that's
it's one of those family things going, I might fucking hate you, but if anybody fucks with you, I'll break their fucking face.
That's
do you know that?
Families.
It's all families. Yeah.
I really liked because of the mother's artistic endeavours and because it seems River, the son, is also similar, there's a couple of cases where paintings are used and it's like the paint starts stripping up, and it just reminded me of a couple of different things. And can you both?
And Andy Fay is asking, could we have a live knife fight to the death?
Not for very long.
No. That's a very good answer. That's what I was going to say.
It won't be a live knife fight for very long.
Unless we do like a pussy, like, scream kind of thing, where it's like, okay, we can only stab these not super essential areas where we can get stitched up and then go about our show.
Do you want me to point out how stupid that is? Because every area has essential areas on it. Oh, I could just get cut here, here, here. Do you know what a major fucking artery is?
Yes.
Have you any idea where the main fucking veins are?
I'm talking about, like, I don't know why I'm talking about this. We're not having a knife fight, actually, come to think about it. I'm so easily led into stupid knife fight, you say.
And yet I'm the one that had the sword fight with Byron in the middle of the house.
You see, I am aware of the sharpness of your utensils at the moment and the sharpness of my utensils here at the moment, so I'm not super worried about you having a knife fight. That sword would have cut someone to fucking ribbons.
No, it wasn't. It's blunt, but it's heavy as fuck.
The sword? My sword?
I'm on about I used the cavalry sabers.
Oh, okay. I thought you were on about my sword. He had a fight with my sword as well.
Do you mean Glimdrill?
No. The samurai sword.
Oh. But was that not what he was using? All I remember is that the wall ended up with scars.
That samurai sword would have gone through.
He never laid that fucking...
Yeah. That stays in a different location now.
Anyway, like we were saying, Flay is a great film.
Can you place the knives with cucumbers?
No. No.
We can have a cucumber fight. We've been on the internet for nearly 3 years now. Like, it's only so long before we end up on Pornhub.
I have been very careful. All right?
Pornhub should actually give us a contract, because you know the way we always keep going, you're always like, that's not that kind of movie, that's this movie, and then Pornhub are like, that should be like a segment that happens, and then Pornhub cut to the actual movie. I think you'll find what he was looking to talk about was this. Oh, Snow White, I need to save you. Whatever, I don't know. Whatever fucking we're talking about at the time.
Snow White seemed very specific.
Ash versus the evil head, whatever the fuck you want to...
That was a piece of art.
That actually was a cinematic piece. Like, bar the sex, it was a pretty much really good remake of the fucking movie.
I don't know, I think the sex made it a really good remake.
Yes, because that when I was watching Evil Dead, that's what I was thinking. Do you know what this needs? More fucking...
That's the only one.
Good Lord Almighty.
Anyway...
And fighting with tickling, I'm very lonely.
What the fuck?
No, it's just been weird.
I think it's always been weird.
Oh, the show's always been weird. There's never been a question about it.
Anyway,
how come when the door is closed, the dog's trying to run around the studio the whole time, and you have the door to freedom open, and he's like fucking Alistair Black.
Because there's a breeze.
He's like Alistair Black. Just go out the fucking door and fight someone, dude.
Anyway, like I was saying, getting back to the film,
Yes.
Flay has been out since the 2nd of April on digital download, I think.
Yeah. Cinematography is pretty good, and acting is pretty good.
Yeah.
Overall, the hippie girl, though her acting isn't great, she's goddamn adorable.
What hippie girl?
The friend's girl. I think girlfriend.
Oh, the girlfriend's friend. The one that goes to make the
pot,
brownies.
I'm assuming pot brownies.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Why were you thinking about... She was only in like a couple of scenes. It was like, her?
Oh no, I just like some of the stuff she did. I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I'm gonna make brownies, and it was just this level of.
And yet here I am not commenting about the woman pigtails.
Yep.
But that's what you thought I was going to comment on a while ago when I said she had a redeeming quality, didn't you?
Yes, it is. To be bluntly honest. That's it. We do a trailer,
yes,
and then we come back. Okay. Trailer time for Filet, which is out now. So go get it, digital download, so on and so forth. Go.
I think someone tried to kill me tonight.
There was a small burst of unexplainable, sudden deaths, usually with people that either knew each other or were affiliated somehow.
Well, okay.
Okay, but the only problem is they weren't crimes.
But they could have been.
Well, we can only go off what we know, and none of them point to someone. If the first reported cases of these deaths were over 80 years ago, then it can't be the same person. It's probably just a coincidence. Huh? And there's strange things that happen that you just can't explain.
What if it's not a person?
What would it be then?
A ghost?
I'm trying to help you, but we gotta go off facts and reality.
And we're back. Okay, so that's the trailer for Flay, which is out now. We just it somehow got lost in the mix at some stage.
We got a bunch of stuff in.
I think we were going to do it, and you or I were sick.
And then something else popped in as well.
We just moved on because it already had a load of advertising out, and I don't like just rehashing advertising. And
kind of happens.
So that was probably it.
Yeah.
Flay. Really good. Good watch. Worth whatever the little rental download price or whatever it is.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get the info.
Next up, we have Clinton Road, which is somewhat based upon true events, kind of.
Is it?
Yep, it says it right at the start of the film.
Oh, okay.
From what I can gather, I really should have investigated this more, actually. From what I can gather, it's based on true events to the point that Clinton Road in New Jersey is notoriously known to be haunted as fuck.
Okay.
It's a stretch of highway that is supposed to be haunted, lady in white, all that kind of caboodly do. Other than that, I think that's where the realms of reality and fiction stop blending. To the best of my knowledge, I probably could have investigated this a little bit more. It's just there's so many Clinton Road cases, it was quite hard to differentiate.
Fair enough. This particular film revolves around Mike, who a year after his wife disappeared on Clinton Road, meets up with his wife's sister and a few others to go in along Clinton Road with a medium and try and discover exactly what happened.
Or at least try and get some closure to the whole, my wife just up and disappeared on me in the middle of the woods. Yes, I'm aware of how it sounds, and for all we know, it could have happened.
Anyway, the film itself kind of there's a rather long scene where they're in a nightclub kind of gathering together, and Ice-T is one of the owners of the nightclub, and he's filling them in on exactly how freaky Clinton Road can be, because he had an experience on it and it wasn't fun. You also get to be introduced to the rest of the cast. Michael's idiotic what's the best word?
Friend hole.
Yes, friend hole. Yeah. There we go. Mike's new missus, who is
an arsehole.
Yes. I was full sure something was going to happen with herself and the friend.
I'd imagine if you hadn't got Upton stuff happening, it was definitely going that way.
Yeah.
Like 100% going that way. He moved in there like a fucking snake looking at a mouse.
Yeah.
I'm Mike's friend, you upset little girl.
What are names? Candy? Isabella. No, that's the sister.
Isabella's the sister. No, Anna's the sister.
No, Isabella's the sister.
Oh, wait, Anna's in the other movie. Sorry.
Yeah. There you go. Like we were saying, one of the people that's brought along is the medium Buggery.
Yeah.
Bigori. There we go. Who
yeah,
is
not Buggery.
I thought you
Just
Buggery.
Just get that out there right now.
Freudian slip. My bad.
You interjected back in before because I was like, yep, that's not it at all. But you thankfully corrected yourself.
So yeah, I got it.
Bigori.
Bigori.
Yeah.
Who is a shaman and insists that he can help in finding the spirit of Mike's wife and in some way getting them some kind of solace. So they go hiking into the woods and they find a nice spot. Yeah. And then they realize...
You forgot that Mike's girlfriend fucks herself into the trip as well.
Yeah, just decided she's coming along to support him.
Yeah, because she's jealous of the dead. Or no, wait, no, I think she's actually worried he's going to tap the sister.
A legitimate worry, because the sister's actually pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's a total lad. In a lady body.
You could call her a total lad, but she's cool.
You could...
Yeah. Anyway, things start going weird when they forget stuff from the car. Mike goes back and a ranger basically scares the bejesus out of him and tells him to stick to the road. There's no camping. Don't be setting any fires. Stick to the fucking road. And then when he turns around, the ranger's gone. He goes back into the forest and they start things up. Unfortunately, Bigori ends up having a bit of a fit because it turns out the forest is really fucking evil and they probably shouldn't be there. It isn't long before the group ends up being separated and hunted down by the ghostly apparition of... he's like a mechanic or something.
He's just referred to as the mechanic, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he used to work at a foundry or something like that. Over the course of the film, we do get a bit of a backstory for him and the reason why the place is haunted, but it's really just an excuse to show these people running around in the woods as they are hunted down, stalked, and killed. Yay! What? It is. It's...
Yeah.
The crux of the film is they go into the forest, they go into the woods.
And everybody gets murdered.
Yeah, there was a lot
Pretty much.
Yeah, there was stuff about it that kind of at times reminded me of Book of Shadows, not Blair Witch 2. The whole the idea of them being in the forest and not knowing what's going on, and
or any of the Blair Witch movies. is...
Well, the second one really, because the other ones, they're all camcorder and this wasn't.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean. Technically, it is camcorder.
No.
All of the stuff in the woods is filmed, if you remember correctly.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
They go back to get the...
They go back
the
to get the tape.
The girlfriend goes back to get a camera and they're like, don't film this, have some fucking respect. There's a big deal out of it.
I remember there being video footage of someone having a camera. I can't remember now. Is that... Regardless. It's a different movie. It's a different movie.
Yeah.
Anyway. This looked awesome.
Yeah.
As in, looked really cool. Shots were really nicely done. I just... the overall story was really cool. It's just that it took quite a lot of time...
To actually get into it.
To get rolling. And after it got rolling, then it took quite a lot of time to get properly rolling.
To be fair, you can tell that they were working on... In some regards, they're definitely working on a bit of a budget because there are shots that are used that are designed to do the intelligent thing, which by we don't have the budget to cover doing this, so we're going to imply something has happened and then cut away. Now, no problem with that. Like I said, ECW approach, hide the positives.
It's just that when predominantly every kill happens in that manner, you never get the... And it's weird because I hate saying you never get the gore payoff because there doesn't always have to be a gore payoff, but you never actually get any sort of kill payoff.
You get splatterings and stuff, but it's like you'll see a splattering of blood, but you won't actually see the kill. Like I said, the camera will cut away after implying something, then that'll happen.
Also, the ghost's ability to just smash people's heads in confused me as well a little bit.
I think that was his modus operandi.
Oh yeah, I know, but it's like, is he a real dude or is he a ghost?
Yeah.
And if he's a ghost, how is he smashing people's heads in?
Because ghosts can kill people.
Yeah. I don't know. I had an issue with him as a killer because he just stuck out like a sore thumb. He didn't feel kind of natural to the habitat or the story they were trying to tell at all.
Well, once again,
it just felt like, okay, if we put that big dude in a boiler suit with some welding goggles on, he's going to look badass. And he did, don't get me wrong.
Well,
he did.
They do give an explanation with the whole story about the foundry and, that your man being accused of killing and...
Yeah, it's just...
Everyone
he was dressed in all modern gear. He didn't look like old-timey or anything like that. Do you know what I mean?
But I don't think it was supposed to have happened that far back, like 20s or 30s.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the kid was like dressed like she was back in the
20s or 30s.
Yeah. So it was just like a...
Yeah.
It was just the slowness of this I had the issue with, to be honest. And like, it's a really cool watch, as in it looks great and everything like that, but it's just, it's a real slow burner. And after watching Flay and then watching Bunkheads, just tempo didn't kind of work for me.
Yeah, I got lucky. I stuck it on before Flay, but I did watch Bunkheads first.
Yeah, which we will get into momentarily. Yeah, we do a trailer for this anyway, and let people get a look.
Yeah.
My name is Begor. You greeted everybody else, so I figured I'd introduce myself.
Ray. Sorry. How rude of me. Tyler. Nice to meet you. Your girlfriend doesn't mind, that you're hanging out with my missing wife's sister. You guys know that Jess went missing on Clinton Road, right?
That place is dark, man. Everybody knows that place is haunted.
And you're gonna talk to Jess using this hocus pocus stuff in the woods?
Not to be condescending, but in layman's terms, yes.
Compliments of the house.
Going to Clinton Road?
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Man, that shit is dark. That place is evil. Do not go there.
I can hear her.
She's not real.
I want to go home.
You're not gonna let us leave here.
That trailer ended rather abruptly, I must say, like out of nowhere. So that is out last week, I believe.
15th of June.
15th of June. If you want a nice little masterclass in how to do beautiful cinematography, go check this out. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm here.
If you're going to have a slow burner, you just need a kind of a much kind of deeper, intriguing storyline than that is. This needed a higher visual kill count, I think. And that's where it's lacking. It was in slasher territory without any of the slasher style payoff. To be honest, it's I think where the conflict of stuff came off. Anyway, what are we doing now? As is customary on a Sunday night, we're over in American Horrors, 8:30 p.m. CST-ish, or in whatever that equates to as GMTs, which is about 2:30-ish over there, where we don't have a trailer this week, but we are going to be giving you all a flavoury taste for Game of Thrones.
Yes, for all of you Game of Thrones addicts that are kind of like, I miss it, why did they fuck up the ending of it? We decided to bring on a bunch of medieval-style horror movies to kind of go, look, here's castles, or here's monsters, or here's medieval-style stuff to kind of make you go, ooh, maybe it'll get me a fix. Maybe. Into my veins.
Game of Thrones! Thrones!
Where do you read books?
So that's 8:30 p.m. CST, whatever that equates to as GMTs, but also, actually, there were several things. One moment. Yeah. No, that's the wrong section. Wrong section. We're not in there yet. We're not in there, sorry. Okay. So the American Horror's third film festival. It's into the third year now. Submissions are open, and they're looking for people to go and
give them short films, give them music videos, give
them horror movies. Make sure to mention horror. We do appear to be quite frozen up there now.
Oh no, we're trapped under ice.
Yeah. I actually don't know. Is it just that this is frozen up, or?
People, let us know. Can you still hear and see us, or
is it frozen up here as well? Okie dokie. We'll just hit play on that. There.
Hey, we're back.
We will be back.
Aha!
Yeah, sorry about that. As I said, the internet's doing unbelievably wacky things here at the moment. Anyway, what was it? American Horrors. The American Horrors Film Festival is looking for submissions again. So if you go to filmfreeway.com/American Horrors Film Festival and check it out and drop some movies in and stuff like that. And we did a little short to give you, it's from the film festival last year, but it'll give you a little flavour as to what we might be doing.
Editus, Expedius, Spielbergiamus!
It's rendered. It's finally rendered!
What?
Okay, I did not think that was how that whole editing bit worked at all.
It is complete, Giz, my friend. You need to get this over to American Horrors HQ stats because the extension date for the American Horrors Film Festival has been extended. And you're going to need this, and you're going to need this.
Would it not be quicker just to send all this stuff by...
Express delivery also.
Crap! I suppose at least his spellcasting's coming along. Never get said anything about doing this fucking blasted jungle! Never even asked me anything. This sends me off. Without any regard, didn't even ask me if I got plans for the weekend or anything. Fucking sends me off. God damn it.
God damn it, fucking Irish. Fuck. Jesus Christ. What the hell does he do you flying here and me here. It'd have been way quicker just to meet us in America if you're trying to get us a delivery.
You know, I asked that same question, and I quote, "Don't stop. You dare stop. Stifle my artistic creativity. Stop. Now get on the fucking plane! Exclamation mark. Wrap up. It's going to be cold. Stop. I packed you a jacket. Ha ha. Stop. Ha ha. Stop. Ha ha. Stop. Ha. Ha. Stop."
That answers my second question. He's a funny fucker, isn't he?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Well, Giz makes his way back to GoreCast HQ. I'm here to let you know that the annual American Horror Film Festival is back October 26th and 27th in downtown Lake Geneva. The submission date for the festival has been extended to September 27th, so if you've got a horror movie, horror music...
We're back because none of those dates are applicable, such as the end of it. Go to www.filmfreeway.com/American Horror Film Festival and check it out, and send in any submissions if you've got a horror short, horror music video, horror film, feature, any of those kind of things. Or if you know a guy that knows a guy that's got a feature, send him that way.
Yeah.
Or just write www.American Horror Film Festival across your forehead. And if anyone asks,
tell them why.
There you go. Yeah. That's how you handle that kind of shit.
Okay.
Anyway, last and final series, because it's not a movie.
No, it's not, but because it's a series of shorts...
I don't know why I said it like that.
Because it's a series of shorts, it works out at about an hour and a bit worth of viewing time.
I didn't realise there were 6 episodes when I said to you. I was like, 4 episodes, man. Bang them out there. 10 minutes.
Didn't bother me.
No, it didn't bother me either. I was just like, oh, there's 2 more episodes.
Truth be told, I was actually on episode 4 and I went, how many are there? 6. Aw, there's only 6.
Yeah.
Bunkheads tells a post-apocalyptic tale which centres on 4 people who were rescued during a zombie apocalypse by the generous Mr. K, who unfortunately died shortly afterwards, leaving them to live in his...
Hey, Americans!
Leaving them to live in the bunker that he created in California should North Korea happen to nuke it.
Full of all of the rice and all of the salmon.
Yeah.
Tins. Salmon.
Tuna.
Salmon. 100%.
Okay. So
I'll put money on it.
Okay. Cash, Matt, Kip, and Danny, 3 dudes and a chick, find themselves living together for a year when the series starts. In fact, they're celebrating their 1 year
anniversary. Yeah. With Matt having an old jog around the outside world.
And finding them some fish sticks.
Mm. Yeah. And some new friends.
Which was kind of unintentional, but it's alright, they'll go away.
Oh, did we mention zombie apocalypse?
Yeah, we'll mention it at the start.
Okay, cool.
Matt convinces them to stick it out 1 more year rather than going out into the wilds and risking death, also by planting a flag saying people in here should somebody come along to rescue them. The next 5 episodes, because there's 6 altogether, show various days throughout the next year. I think it's 400 and something and 500 and something. Then day 666 was pretty cool.
Shit gets trippy.
Yeah. And over the course
day 700 and something. It's like every episode, another month or 2 has passed by.
Yeah, the 700 and something is the 2-part-ish for the last one. But over the course of the series, we get an in-depth look at the 4 characters insofar as there's really good ways.
I'm really sorry about the stream breaking up the whole time. It's just the internet's being... Do you hear me? Who the fuck are we with? Virgin, do you hear me, Virgin?
Apparently Katie's back and so is Charlene.
This is what we get for going to virgins. They can't handle a high capacity load.
Well, you gotta teach them.
We should hire a drummer.
That
really could have done without.
Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, Bunkheads does a fantastic job of giving us an in-depth look at each of the individual characters while still being humorous. There's a really good episode whereby it's explained that one of the things that they do to try and entertain themselves, one of the things Matt often does, is to create fictitious TV programs whereby the idea is they're the audience, or maybe they're all part of the TV program and we are the audience as the viewers. One of the best ones that they did is having a political debate between 3 presidential candidates.
That was amazing.
Danny is basically representing fucking, what's her name, Hillary Clinton. Kip is clearly fucking Oompa Loompa himself. What's his face? Trump. There we go. Yeah. While Cash plays, well, he's kind of like I think he's Bernie Sanders, but there's a lot of Barack Obama kind of thrown in there, and it just goes.
That's racist, bro.
No, Kip's racist, bro.
Yes, Kip's very racist, bro.
Which is what I was getting to, and it's
he's that annoying racist, or upliver racist, where he doesn't really know he's been racist.
True, but the way that he delivers the points is kind of from the approach of Trump's.
Oh, very much so.
You know, and as a result, we get this really great political satire, which still ends up leading us into
zombies.
I was going to say very good character development.
Oh, yes.
Where we get the origin story for Cash, and then at the end of it, you have Kip going, "I can't believe you bought that crap." You know, still maintaining, and then they end up kicking him out, and then there's this whole other stuff, and Blair, she's crazy. She's crazy.
That she is.
Yeah.
That she is. I have to say, episode 2, where, as you can imagine, 3 dudes and a chick locked in a bunker, obviously the permanent argument of which one's going to bang the hot chick, or should I say, the only chick. She's a hot chick, though, but the only chick. And then when she's just like, the speech is so good. Fine, if it's going to just make life easier for everyone, I'll just answer the goddamn question.
Here's how it would go.
I'm going to fuck you first because you're the old one and genetically you're going to have the most retainable info, so it makes sense for that to happen. Then I'm going to have sex with him next because he at least seems like he's smart as fuck and we need smart people. Then
Also,
kids are going to fuck each other.
No. It was also one of the main points that she did while looking at Kip was,
I'll never have sex with you.
One of the main points was because his genetic diversity will be integral to the future of mankind.
Yes, because Kip's a racist and the other guy is a blackanese.
What?
I can't remember what TV show I saw that in. He's blackanese.
Okay.
Black and Asian. Or
Okay.
Chinese.
It's actually not clear, and that's part of Cash's origin story.
It's totally blackanese.
Okay.
I can't remember what that was in.
You know, Kip actually doesn't get off that bad, all things considered. He just has to be very patient.
Yeah, Kip gets laid before anyone.
No, after. But then he has like 3 of them young.
Oh, yeah. The problem with her plan was it meant that Kip was going to be a virgin until he was like 46.
37.
Whatever. Too long.
Yeah.
Too long.
Yeah, true.
You can't have that much baby batter in the brain. You'll go fucking mental.
Yeah.
You'll come your own body weight 5 times by the time you fucking finally get to ride a chick.
Blow a hole out the back.
Yeah. He doesn't even go into a private room anymore. He's like a fucking monkey. Yeah.
I told you about, or you know the comic Transmetropolitan, right?
Oh, I fucking do. What?
Yeah, it's like a parody of Hunter Thompson. So Spider hasn't gotten any in so long, and he's sitting there and he's talking to this chick, and he tells her, and he's actually like, "It's been so long, I'm worried that like I might accidentally blow a hole out the back of somebody."
It's like in Scary Movie. Do you remember when he just fucking cream glues your one to the roof?
No, I fucking hate Scary Movie.
Okay, well, he cream glues your one to the roof. It's very funny.
Fair enough.
One of the most amazing things about this TV series, outside of it being shot fantastically well, considering the majority of it's in one room.
Yeah!
They managed to keep it. The shot composition's kept quite lively, even though it's predominantly held in. Well, it's technically 2 rooms,
I
but
think
like
the length of the episodes.
the length of the episodes does very, very much help.
Yeah.
Which is why we're only 10 minutes.
No, this is longer. We're way longer.
TV show numbnuts.
Okay.
Outside of that, as you mentioned earlier, character development is amazing. The characters are so hateable and likable in such a good combination of ways that it's great. It's literally like a zombie equivalent of Friends. Dude, the reason Friends worked, and guys from Bunkheads take it as a compliment, the reason Friends worked is because literally everybody on the fucking planet in their circle of friends knows a Ross, knows a Joey, knows a Rachel, knows a Monica, and knows a Chandler.
I think I need to kick Mike in the balls.
I don't even know how that connection...
He means he'd rather be watching Love Island.
No, you see, you'd think it's an insult there, but because it's Mike, it's probably him coming on to you in a very strange way. Let me try and decipher this. The more I look at Giz, the more I want to watch Love Island. I don't know what that means.
He then follows up with,
I might have issues. Yeah, which leads me to believe it's kink, opposed to him just saying you're less interesting than Love Island.
Alright, I can
Which you're not, bro. It's okay, don't worry.
At least I'm not less interesting.
Love Island sucks donkey dicks.
What the fuck is a Love Island?
It's a TV show where they get a load of people that have... They all have boyfriends and girlfriends, don't they? Okay.
You know it's bad if the one woman in the room doesn't know what the fuck it is.
She doesn't watch any of that shit. She might as well have a fucking penis.
When have you ever...
It's why we're going out so long. She may as well have a fucking penis.
Okay, then.
It's like banging one of your really hot mates who doesn't have a cock.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, love. Anyway, Love Island, if I've managed to piece it together correctly, bear in mind, it's been mostly from adverts in between WWE segments. So not good stuff, even. Well, depending on the week. It's WWE. So, I think they get a load of chicks, they get a load of dudes. All of them are abnormally hot. They put them on an island. All of these chicks and dudes have girlfriends and boyfriends, but none of them are on the island. And go. That's basically it.
So
they get loads of activities. They get them all hot and sweaty, and they're like, "Oh, you need to do these. Oh, you got to go search for food naked or do this or whatever." And then they get her. They're like, "Oh, don't forget to drink the booze. Drink some booze while you're here because it's Love Island on a holiday. Don't forget the booze." And then they just let those stupid hot people just rub up against each other, and then about 25% of them come out still having a relationship, and the other 75% come out having a new relationship.
I feel this show originally had a different title that somebody went, "We can't call it that."
Fuck Shanty! Where we just put a load of people in a room and let them fuck. No, I don't think they can swing that on TV. Okay, what if we replaced the fucking with night vision and we replaced the shanty with an island? I feel that's still just porn. Okay, we'll make them play ball in some fucking games in the middle or something. We're in. Big Brother. It's basically Big Brother on an island, except the stipulations are you need to be abnormally hot and have a girlfriend or boyfriend, depending on what sex you are, and then not bring them to the island.
So there you have the definition of the TV show Cheating Bastards.
It's the whole will they, won't they relationship between you two. Plus I want to see him in a Speedo. There you go. It wasn't that he was slagging off your interest abilities. That's fucking so weird.
He wants to see me in a Speedo?
I'm worried about the will they, won't they fucking
Won't
dynamic
they?
that you and I are giving off. Won't they? Ever. Never ever. Never, like even in a hostage situation. I can't see it happening. Whatever. Whatsoever. Maybe some pretend dry humping in the hope that they won't blow our brains out. But other than that, I'll dry hump you in the aid of not getting my brains blown across the wall.
We both know they'll fuck up and bring the guns far too close because guns have a fucking certain point of efficacy, and if you bring them too close, that means that they can be snatched out of your hands.
I feel if the hostage negotiations are at a stage where they're trying to get you and I to fuck, we're going to be getting murdered anyway.
So why bother?
Oh yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, so that's a won't there.
I will not fuck my co-host, and I will go out the way I came into this world, holding my dick and giving you the fucking finger.
I was going to say covered in blood and screaming like a madman.
No.
So it's just me then.
No, you throw them a curve line, so you might get a bit of getaway time where they're just like, what the fuck does that even mean? How would he have been giving me the finger if he came out in the... Oh, fuck, he's gone. Whoop, 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 whoop. Gone. That's it. Done. Dusted. Skitskis.
Much like us, I think, because I think that pretty much wraps things up.
That's pretty much wrapping things up. We got to do a trailer for Bunkheads, and then we'll come back and we'll say our goodbyes.
Okay.
And Mike will probably ring.
Oh dear.
What's going on?
Hello, Americans! I have a bunker. You don't die.
Mr. K's bunker has everything we need. We got hundreds of pounds of salmon and rice, and we got music that we don't know how to play. But everybody has their own bed.
Only because Mr. K died.
I just don't know how much more of this we can take. We wake up, we eat salmon, and we goof around.
We have each other, and that's gotta count for something, right?
I don't want your faces to be the last thing I see before my body just gives up on me.
Okay, if nobody comes for us and you still want to kill each other 1 year from now, you can all go out there and just face your certain death.
So 1 more year.
Just one. We are in a zombie apocalypse!
If we were the last 4 people on Earth, here's how it goes.
We're like family. You know, not family you like, but family you're stuck with. I'm so excited.
Let's see if we last the year.
Irish's finest produce this evening.
Poison. Poison.
Poachine.
Bewitched.
Bewitched.
C'est la vie.
Don't.
Yeah, someone called in.
Yeah, I remember that one.
We're a call-in show now. Yeah. Actually, we've had a call-in before.
Yeah, but it's usually via like Skype or something.
It's Kian.
Keen? Oh, he's lovely.
Who's Keane?
Or Ronan.
I think. What? Westlife?
What?
I think it's Westlife. You're on air now, by the way, Mike.
Oh, hello.
Hi, everybody.
That whole conversation was on air, in fact.
Yeah,
yes,
pretty much.
Mike, who's been harassing everyone in the chat, is on air. Say hello. I can vape for a minute.
Yeah. What I was saying about the whole I want to see Gears, and it's reminding me of wanting to go watch Love Island. It is the all ad hoc will they, won't they relationship between you two. And I would also like to add it's not in a sexual way, it's in an awesome, that would make a fantastic photograph for a Christmas card kind of way.
What, me and Giz on Love Island?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
In what manner?
Have you been taking the LSD?
Seem outraged.
Probably.
I did in my teenage years, and I'm scared that shit might kick in soon.
I think it has. You realize there's no such thing as a GoreCast, right? It's all just a figment of your imagination.
Doodle-doo, 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 doodle-doo. I'm like a little...
I can't be real. Think about it. I'm impossible. No one could possibly look this bad.
He is impossible.
We're all in your mind. You're strapped to a bed. Dude, those walls, they're padded.
Bed?
What?
Wondering that.
Oh, no. You're after sending it up completely. Are you strapped to a bed? Yeah, that's it. You obviously know we're not strapped to a bed. Also, we seem to be cut off air. What's going on?
I also can't see you from the waist down.
Yeah, you can tell that there's not a bed there, though.
My tablet is here.
Yeah, we seem to have... We appear to have frozen up.
Have we?
And I only ever saw Zippy with one hand, and he was always smiling.
Yeah. One moment. We appear to have frozen up here.
We're not rainbow.
You would make an adorable bungle.
Yeah, I think it's actually the internet here is wanked.
No, I don't think I'm much of a bear.
Mike, I'm going to have to let you go because I won't lie to you. I actually think the phone call's interrupting the internet signal.
Not a problem.
All right, I'm not joking. I'll talk to you later, dude.
I shall abuse you another time, sir.
All right, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you later, bro.
Good luck.
All right, bye. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Are we back?
I don't know. There you have it, folks. Our first phone call in, pretty much.
You missed half of it.
Yeah, the internet may or may not have been able to handle the awesomeness that is us.
I think everybody might be gone again. I'd say the stream's fully... Unless it's adding them all together on Facebook, is it?
I don't know. It's still saying we're live here. Like the counter's still ticking.
Oh, yeah, I know. But it's very weird. Battle Royale without the good shit. There we go. Okay.
Anyway, we're back. Sorry about that. That was the internet's a wacky mistress tonight. Anyway,
Bunkheads on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, so make sure to go check it out.
Season 2, I think, has already been approved and is coming soon-ish, maybe. I think.
God, I hope so, because season 1 was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
Make sure to go over and join us in American Horrors in about 2 hours, 2.5, 3, 4, something like that.
Sometime in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah. And if you happen to go over and we're not on, there's probably some really good horror movies on to keep you tided over in the meantime. Should not have tried to eat that whole bag of crisps on an outbreak.
The dog did not, asleep the entire night. Asleep. The second the bag... The second that bag opened, it was just like...
He's back to being absolutely titty fucked. Knackered out.
Yep.
Other than that, join myself and Giz next week. We're going to be talking about some other mad horror bollocks and GoreCast out. Point the finger.